Well, that stinks. Hey everyone in the YouTube world, it's Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. Today is one of those days I absolutely love my job. I am in Orlando, Florida for business. Business and pleasure. I mean, I'm not in New Hampshire and it's not 0 degrees like it was this morning, so I would say that's pleasure also. Today I'm going to the auction, the original auction I started at 15 years ago. I got my dealer license in Orlando when I first started. I then sold that business to move back to New Hampshire with my family, but I miss it here. I love coming here. I love going to the auction. It's gigantic. The problem is, it's like vacation central, so everybody, every dealer gladly flies into Orlando for an excuse to go to the auction. Well, go to the auction for the excuse to fly in Orlando, vice whatever. However you want to say it, you know what I mean. So today we're going to the auction in Orlando. Come along with me. So this right here is where they sold like the inops, like the inoperables or things that needed work, but you could actually score some great deals on cars that didn't need much. You could go in there early and really feel them out. You bring a jump pack in and try to start everything and see what they needed before bidding. And here we go. You'll just see cars as far as the eye can see, thousands and thousands, and that's just one section of them. There are sections that just go on for like miles, so many you can't even walk. So I rented a 4-cylinder turbo Mustang convertible. They didn't have the V8s, they didn't have any GTs, they didn't have any SS Camaros. So I get to see how fast or slow a turbo 4-cylinder Mustang is. So Orlando was absolutely like the mecca for car auctions because I could go to a car auction every single day. There's one every day. There was a Monday night local auction that nobody knew about. Nobody flew in to go to this one, so I could score some really great deals there when I started, but it was small. Then Tuesday was one of the largest in the country. Huge, and they went from cheap cars all the way up to Highlands, Ferraris, and Lamborghinis. You imagine it, it's there. You can test drive them all. It was so cool. Then Wednesdays is here. Then Thursdays is that other auction that I showed you just a few minutes ago. And then Friday had another one just up in a couple of cities over. It's awesome. So you can go every single day, and that's why so many people flock to Orlando to buy their cars. So they have a little bit of everything you can imagine. From new cars, like there's a 19 Tacoma, to old Impalas, a lot of rental turn-ins too, tons and tons of rental turn-ins, obviously because of the tourism. Oh my goodness, if you guys watch any of my videos, you know that this is my favorite car. A 17 with 8,000 miles, Audi R8. Wow. I think I'm in love. Then we have a 2002 Bentley too. Want to know what a smashed up 2013 Camaro SS is going to sell for?
Going once, going twice.
Down there too.
Pass, come on. 144. Everybody get down.
It's all smashed up, cracked windshield, cracked rockers, cracked taillight, rear end's all smashed up too. Jeez, it's hit everything but the lottery. Especially for this side too. $7,200 for that car. Jeez, that's actually a lot more than I was expecting. That car needs the entire body. 03 Honda 2000 with 126,000 miles. These cars are getting more and more rare and not going down in value at all. Actually interested in it. The top is kind of torn up though. That's the problem with Florida. The sun beats on everything, so paint's usually faded and tops are usually ripped. A little damage down there. You can see the rips in the top. Rips in the seat. Missing the directional side marker light. So the thing I remember about Orlando is that they call unibody on anything that has a dent in it. Unibody on structural damage, and then it goes on the Carfax report that way. 5,300 is actually really cheap for that, but it was pretty rough shape. I want to show you guys something. Now, where I'm from, this is a 2013. This would already be rotted in here. That frame would already be all rusty, and it looks like brand new. And the cab corners too. And the rocker panels would be completely rotted. I have to replace them already. And this is like a brand new truck still. Want to see something sad? Here's a 2013 M5 with 59,000 miles, skipping and blowing tons and tons of smoke. And people are still bidding on that M5. It's at 23 grand right now. I wonder how much an engine would be for that car. Is it worth it at this price to put an engine in an M5 with 59,000 miles? 60th anniversary 2013 Corvette, 108,000 miles. 427. Is that a badge or is that the car? Doesn't look like a, I can't tell if it's a Grand Sport or just 16th anniversary. So it comes up as a real 427, which I think is the horsepower, not the engine size like the original. 23.4 right now. 23.8. Pretty funny, I guess some of you guys are watching these videos because a guy that I've never met, now I'm in Orlando, a guy that I just met came up and said, hey, Greg from Flying Wheels. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are learning some stuff or at least being entertained. Bumped into another dealer, subscriber. Thanks a lot. What's your name? Sam. Thank you very much. My baby. 2011 Audi S5, 86,000 miles, quattro convertible. Pop those wheels on it. Let's see what this goes for. 8,200, 8,300. I want it. Bidding on that S5, I stopped at 9,500, which is a freaking hell of a deal on that car. I shouldn't have. And as soon as I stopped, all I did was take a second to just think about it. And that second, the auctioneer sold it to the other guy, so I didn't get it. But just after that, another dealer came up to me and said he has that same car. He's running through Tampa tomorrow. He wants $8 grand for it. Same car, identical with less miles. So I sent him my text. I texted him my info. I don't know. Hopefully I bought an S5 while I was here. Oh, M6. A 17 Nismo 370Z, 40,000 miles. That's a good-looking car. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's worth it. 22.4 it's selling for. 22.5. This is what they call here in Florida rental damage. So there's so many rental cars and they get all smacked up, and then Hertz or Enterprise or Alamo just runs them back through the auction and gets what they can get for them. Now this has piqued my interest. This is not just a Cadillac. Ready? You ready for it? Wait for it. There we go. 2014, 124,000 miles. Ever wonder what this is worth at auction? Let's see what a stretch Escalade is worth. I am just so curious about this thing. I am so intrigued by this stretch Escalade. I couldn't even guess what this thing's going to go for. 20 passenger executive coach. About the price for a regular 14 Escalade. And it keeps going and going. 20 passenger, 22 grand. Giant. 18.4, 19 grand. Still going down. Alright, we have real money at 19 grand. Did not sell. Sad. Another one bites the dust. 2010 Audi S4, smoking like a chimney. Yeah, that works. Something I completely forgot about is everything is two-wheel drive. So all the trucks and SUVs, I have to be really careful looking at everything to make sure I'm not buying a two-wheel drive to ship back to New England, where it's going to be used. 2005, 77,000 miles. I can't tell if it's running like hell or if it has a cam. I think it's running like hell. Blah, 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 blah. How stupid is it to tint your headlights? You can't see a damn thing at night, but it looks cool during the day.
11.34 and 4. Hammer to get down, hammer to get down. Sheer sex appeal. Hammer to get down, hammer to get down. 11.4. Hammer to get down. 4.5. Hammer to get down. Fast canvas.
11.5. That's actually a pretty good deal. If it wasn't running so rough. 11.4 didn't sell. A Maybach. I've never actually seen a Maybach in person. Wow. And an old Rolls Royce. 1979 Rolls Royce. So here's what's cool about this auction. There is absolutely everything and anything. I mean, you'll see the Raptor over there, from brand new cars with low miles to, not brand new cars, but newer cars with low miles, to crash cars, to lifted giant pickup trucks, everything and anything. But what I'm noticing is they're going over value. So there's a thing called MMR, Carolina spot. Look at this silly. A thing called MMR. That is the basically auction value, what cars are going for. If you look at real estate comps, it's equivalent to what comps are. So you know what this car is going for at auction. Everything's going well over $1,000 more than what MMR value is. So I can't pay more than $1,000 plus $1,000 per car to ship it back, even though those frames were so clean. It's just not worth it to me. Look at this thing, a 2012 Power Stroke. Oh my goodness. Fox Racing suspension. It's absolutely monstrous. It's a mall crawler. Look at those tires. These tires already. Oh, there it is. It does have the side steps. I was trying to figure out how people are getting in and out of that thing. Didn't see those down there. Texas. It says this came from Texas. That looks about right. 25,800 right now. 25.6 on a phone call means it didn't quite sell, but it got close to what the seller wants for it. Who remembers the original Nissan Maxima? Those things aren't around anymore where I'm from. So that's it. That's one of my favorite dealer auctions in Orlando. To be honest with you, I didn't come down here to buy a car. I like to do my research. I like to come down here, see what they're selling for, see what they're going for at auction. Personally, I think they were a little more expensive than they should have been, which is exactly what I expected it to be. I am in Orlando for a different reason. I am here to meet with 20 other car dealers from all over the country to talk about what's working for me, what's working for them, what's not working for me, what's not working for them. We all get to evaluate each other's businesses for an entire day, talk about the things we should change, the things that we should keep, what everyone is doing, so we're divulging each other's secrets to each other, which is pretty neat. So I'm looking forward to going home with a plethora of information from all the other car dealers generous enough to give me their tips and tricks, just like I do for you guys. Hey, also, a bunch of you guys said hello to me and recognized me at the auction today in Orlando, which is pretty neat. And you know, what it tells me is people are actually watching my videos and appreciating them. So if you saw me at the auction, you came and said hello, thank you very much. And if you're watching this video, also thank you. Make sure to click like so other people get to see it, and you can subscribe right here, I think, to get more videos. And there's also a bell. You can click the bell and get a reminder every time I make a new video. All right, everybody, that's it. See you later. Thanks for watching. Adios.
Ride with us, ride with us. Oh, yeah.